A man who stabbed and adored father to death after a row over a taxi pickup at a northeast London station has been convicted of manslaughter. Tyrese Daly, 22, was stabbed multiple times by Dijon Anaj, 28, in the car park of Beckenham Junction Station on 2nd of April 2022. Mr. Daly died in the hospital on 25th of April. Anaj, from Lewisham, was found guilty of manslaughter at Croydon Crown Court on Tuesday. He previously pleaded guilty to possession of an offensive weapon and will be sentenced on the 7th of March. The court heard how Mr. Daly and his friends had been out celebrating a birthday in Beckenham and were finding their way home after the club had closed. They ordered Ubbers to the car park of Beckenham Junction Station, and around the time one of these was meant to be arriving at around 4:50 a.m. Anaj pulled up in a white Volkswagen Golf. Anaj then got out of the vehicle. Mistaking it for the taxi they had ordered, the victim and one of his friends approached the car from the back, as if they were to get in it. A fight started, and Anaj took out a knife and inflicted fatal wounds on Mr. Daly. He suffered stab injuries to his head and his heart, and was taken to hospital in critical condition. Detectives traced the vehicle Anaj was driving to another man who was arrested the day after the incident. A trawl of the man's phone showed he received a call from Anaj minutes after the attack. This led officers to Anaj, who had shaved his beard and hair in an attempt to evade police for over a week. He was arrested at his home address on 10th of April. Detective Chief Inspector Paul Langley said this was a horrific act of violence which claimed the life of a much-loved young father, partner, son and friend. Dijon Anaj made the decision to take a knife out that night and use it in the most brutal of ways, and because of that, Tyrese's young daughter now will have to grow up without him. Officers worked relentlessly to identify Anaj and bring him before the courts to face justice, and I hope Tyrese's family, who we have all been supporting throughout the investigation, are able to take some small comfort from the fact he'll be spending the foreseeable future in prison. Mr. Daly's parents said in a statement, "Tyrese Daly, known as Ty, to his family and friends, was our youngest child and our only son. He was the youngest sibling to three older sisters. Tyrese was aged just 22 years when he died. He had his whole life to look forward to, and he was so excited for the future. He was an adored partner, and his daughter was just 6 months old when his life was cruelly and senselessly cut short. He also leaves behind a much-loved stepson. He lived and breathed for football, especially his beloved Chelsea Football Club. He touched so many lives, he spoke his truth, and it was from the heart. He lived his life with positivity and energy, and those around often turned to him for advice. He was such a support, and his loss had left a void that will never be filled. The pain we feel at his loss is almost unbearable. Life will never be the same, and the world is a much emptier place without him. We miss him so very much." Please like, share and comment and subscribe. Thank you.